Hey everyone, Nerd Day Mark here, and it's time for This Week in Candy Toys. Listen, I will be catching up on my Gaba reviews. I swear. Listen, if you saw my YouTube short, I did get my Soto Chronicles Kamen Rider Blade set. I just finished building all of them, and actually, the second I'm done recording this, I will start my review video for that. I also have another video because a lot of things, a lot of stuff has come to light about the tariffs, certain, Japan Post not being a thing. Ami Ami is basically like a lot of sites have been putting out there, hey, this is how we're handling the shipping situation. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, honestly, whatever you order from, just go through FedEx. That'll give you the least headache. If it is an option, like Japan Post is no longer an option. Uh, People are saying DHL, but you have to go through Express, Japan Express, and there's. I'm doing some research. Obviously, when this was all happening a few months ago, I was going to do a video, but information constantly changes. So I'm not going to lie, social media is your best option to follow the places you like to shop from, whether it's Hobby Link Japan, Ami Ami. You can look up Bai, what they're going to be doing, everything else. There are still, if you're in the United States, domestic options. You could go through someone like Toku Collectibles, which honestly, that would be probably your best choice. That is the one I would recommend the most compared to, say, like, and I don't want to name any names, Big Bad Toy Store and a few others because of just the pricing that they do for the markup. Whereas Toku Collectibles, you do get free shipping. Their shipping has always been reliable when I have ordered from them. Because sometimes there are things I can't get directly from Japan, and I do, especially Premium Bandai stuff. So I would say do some research, go on social media, follow the places you like to order from, because they have been releasing a lot of statements about how they're going to be handling the shipping to the United States, as well as, hey, check back here, we're going to give you more detailed updates. Just had to get that out of the way because uh, it's going to drastically affect, not, I don't say drastically, it is going to affect the channel because, well, was lucky enough to get a big, nice shipment sent out last Friday. That'll be here this week, I believe, Wednesday or Thursday. I'm more concerned with all the stuff coming out next month for Zetsu because we have the Soto set, we're gonna have the driver, all this other stuff. Luckily, I was secured some of the things through Amazon Japan. I will probably have to pay some fees, but I'm curious to see where things will land. So I just wanted to say that briefly. Now, today we have 3 blog posts. I'm going to be saving the Gozyuger one for last because this one bothers me. Not just not the release itself, but just how Bandai is going to be handling it. But I do want to start off with something I haven't gotten to talk about a lot, which I kind of ignore sometimes, is Ultraman. That's right. We got our look at the next Converge Motion Ultraman 13. The information released review. It's from Cusio, who's in charge of all the Ultraman ones. I'm really excited because we are getting the full lineup for 13 revealed for the first time, and it's good. I like it. Number one, they're not releasing any information, and I was like, "Ooh, right off the bat, no." But number 2 in there, we're getting Ultraman Max. I like it. Hold on, let me get my mouse to show up. I like how the lenses on the eyes on the mask look. The little detail in there. I don't. Whenever I zoom in, it doesn't. Oh, it does a little bit. Like those little details look so good. But the Converge, like I feel like I glaze the Converge line so much for someone who like doesn't review them, even though I buy them. Like on my desk, I have some Ultraman ones right here. I even have some ones behind me. Obviously, I always will have Belial, one of my favorites. And obviously, King Joe and Orb and stuff like that. Like, but I have most of mine over there, as well as my Kamen Rider ones. I have I don't even want to know how many. At one point, I had a checklist, and I was like, I'm gonna own every Kamen Rider, like Converge and Converge Motion. I do have every Kamen Rider Converge Motion. I just don't have every individual regular one. Next up, we have Ultraman Great. Love the pose. I always liked when they do the older Ultraman how well they match that like silver and red for the color. Like it always looks so good. And then you can actually see the slit underneath the eyes, um, which they're gonna explain more in the pre-release. Then we have Ultraman Powered. Love the pose. Um, the aquamarine blue lenses on the eyes. Looks so good. Then we have Micros. I love the best thing about the motion line lately is the kaijins and kaijus that get included in it, and I love that. I love monsters. I really do. Um, and then we have the Knuckle Alien. Once again, like you can see like a little clear color in there, which is and the like which is really neat. Same with right there. I do like this one a lot. Um, and then we have Black King. Like, bro, so many monsters. Like, I love this. And then we have Gavadon A. And I was like, A? I was like, Now you can kind of see that, like, I like they have the speckling, like the teal in there. Like the bluish teal, but it's like not, it's kind of like almost like a gradient fade. So I like that it's not like harsh. There's no harsh lines on the color. It does look blended really well. And I was like, oh, I like that looks good too. I like it so much. But um this is coming out in December. Um I'm like the tough thing about these is like I like them, right? But I don't hunt for the Ultraman Converge motions. Um they're the ones like sadly when I go to like Tokyo Central or like Mitsuya Marketplace, right? I am able to just grab these off the shelf. They don't fly off the shelf. They don't sell out. They from a as someone who like figure collects, not just wrestling. Like I used to do wrestling figures, but you know that was decades ago. But just in general, when I go to look for like figures and stuff, like there's something called a peg warmer because you know they have the little metal peg that they hang all the toys on. Like peg warmers are those filler toys that they mass produce that no one wants that are included in the line because you can't get a lineup of everything you want. You know, you're gonna someone's one or two people are gonna buy those. The completionists out there, like for some reason, the Ultraman Converge line, they just always sit on those shelves. Like the last time I bought some, they had I think Blazar and this and that, and like the boxes had like started to get dust on top of them because they were just sitting on the candy store shelf, and I was like, "What? Like no one's buying these?" Because when they get the Shoto ones and this and that, those all sell out, and it's like the Converse Motion line, as popular as it is and how great they are. I don't know if they just how many they get and like maybe they have a lot of them or it's just timing of when I go. They're always there. But I love them, and so, but they're not ones I go out and I order the full release box of and this and that. I just go and I buy the ones I like for Ultraman. Next up, we have our look of the Saint Kaiser coming out for another SMP for Magiranger. This before we saw it and they used like more computer created images, so now we're actually seeing the official version of it that's painted with the stickers and everything else, and it looks great. Ugh. I still have to build my Magi King. That came in and I was like, I need to build this, but I was finishing all my Ranger stuff and I still gotta build Mugen. So just like the Magi King, it's gonna use the metallic paint on there. It looks so good. Like, and we have a little unicorn one, the Unigalon or whatever. I'm gonna call it unicorn. Like, I like this. And then also, it comes with Wolfizer and the Magi Phoenix. Look at this. This looks so good. And then there's only rides on it. Like, That's cool. That's so cool. And then we see the fusion with the wall Zard Fire. I mean, that's kind of badass. Like, I kind of like how that one looks. And then you can see them standing in front of each other. The size is good. So the old Kaiser, obviously, everything's to scale with each other. You can see they're both the same. Like, this is the first time I'm looking at this, and I'm just like, damn, this looks good. And I don't remember if I pre-ordered it. I really don't, actually. You can kind of see this comparison side. Like, oh, so good. I like this a lot. I need it. I have old Kaiser. I have this one. Well, I have this one pre-ordered. I have Magi King already. And also, we're getting bonus parts for the Magi King. So we got the King Caliber parts, which are great because I like when we get extra stuff to add to other releases, unless it's something important. So like, I still hate the fact that like I had to get the SMP Daimugin to get the plates that go the inside of the SMP Wand Tiger. Like, I think that's stupid. Those should have just been included, but that's just me. And this one's painted completely silver. Looks great. Pre-orders are until this Sunday, but when is it coming out though? I gotta double check to make sure. Actually, does it say the release date? Did I like pass over it? Sometimes I like get distracted by how good the photos of the items look, and I don't even see like when it's releasing. Nope. Okay. So yeah, that if obviously you like as of time recorded, pre-orders are closed. Obviously through Premium Bandai. Obviously, if you go through other sites, you can still get your pre-orders in. That's I like it. I'm gonna get it. Like, as I've been, and I blame, if I can go on a little tangent, right? So I blame the Soto Kamen line for why I've had the free time and the finances to get into the SMP line, especially as I'm watching and finishing more Super Sentai shows and series. Like, I want the toys for them. Obviously, a lot of these are older shows, so the DX stuff is like either really expensive or not new. So seeing Bandai release like, you know, the Shoto Supers and the SMP for a lot of stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get these because one, I'm not gonna go and buy like DX stuff, especially if it's used or this and that. And if it's a good condition, I will. But from a candy toy standpoint, I like the scaling of everything. Like, even right here, you know, I have the Wand Tiger and I have the Daireno not combined. And I love that that's there. Like, I can still put Daimugen on that shelf. I'll get my risers because I got a bunch of risers, and I'll be able to get the Shoto Supers up there too. So I can have a nice display in that cube for that show, and I like that show. So that's one of the things I like about the SMP line is the scaling of everything. And so with, you know, Magiranger was, I love that show. It's up there. It's one. I don't know. I don't know if top 5 is definitely top 10. It's high up there. It's close to 5. It might be in the top 5. I'm not gonna lie. The OP got stuck in my head, and that's actually what made me watch the show. One of my friends was like, "Yeah, you gotta check out Magiranger." I'm like, ah. And then he's like, "No," and he's like, "Check out the intro." And then I'm listening to the song, and I'm like, "Oh crap!" Like, all right, I'm gonna watch this show because that song's stuck in my head. And I was like, I never skipped the OP on the show. So, um, that's one of the ones where I'm like, I'm gonna pre-order it. And I'm really, also every time I do these blog post videos, which I've been doing for a couple of years now, it's one of the things where it's like, if it's for something of a show I haven't watched, I'm like, oh, this robot looks cool, and that's what lures me in. At like suits, mainly the helmets, but suit design and the robos, and like, I'm not gonna lie, the story could be like not the greatest, but I'm like, yo, this design goes hard. I gotta watch it, and like that, and I enjoy it for that stuff. But now I gotta talk about Gozyuger. And so I'm working on a video, like I said before, where I'm just just my, it's a rant, but also all these changes that have been happening, and like my speculation based off of everything that's been said by Bandai in these blog posts. Because after, like, I have the Black Diffusion Deca Wolf mini plus set on the way, but after the Gozu Polar releases, no more Gozyuger stuff is gonna be like just regular store retail release. They're all 100% Premium Bandai now. And I get when you do like an SMP thing or some of the special stuff, but like over the last couple of years, the Premium Bandai increase of sales of stuff being listed, like I still hate we had, Revice stuff Premium Bandai, and then Gotchard, I did like, and I'm a hypocrite for this because I was anti Premium Bandai, but when Gotchard was doing their Sotos, the Premium Bandai version compared to the regular release versions, that was worth the slight price increase, especially when there's no stickers for the helmets. They use more clear color stuff, more fully painted, less. The detail was so it was worth it. I still think, as much as I did not fully enjoy or love Gotchard, from a Soto candy toy standpoint, those Premium Bandai releases, oh, so good. And now we have our first look at, outside of the Candelier, which we already knew about was going to be Premium Bandai. We have our look at our first real full set, and it's going to be Tega June, Dark Wolf Deca River 50, and the Yudo for the Ring Hunter Galoob. And I was just like, we got Yudos and Mini Plaza. Now, my thing is, right, is this why we had Gozu Polar included in the Yudos and why we got our sixth for the first time? Because that means if nothing else is going to be street released for Mini Plot, I don't know if this means Yudos also. So does that mean the super forms and upgrade forms, like stuff like that, are those going to be in Yudo Premium Bandai sets, or are those going to get street releases? And I'm really intrigued about this. And I haven't read this yet. I've only seen this banner on social media. So I'm wondering if there's some sort of explanation. So pre-orders do start today. And I like the logo. So this is not coming out until January. And it's going to be 8,800 yen for the set, or 9,680 yen, including taxes. I believe that's just under $60, maybe 57, 58 bucks. That's not bad for what you get. As you can see from the Plot 9, this is the first Mini Plot X Yudo set in several years. They're saying it's a massive set, but I mean, it's not that massive. It's just, I mean, from a box standpoint, it's going to be. And it says it contains 3 almost complete figures. And I'm like, almost? So I guess they're saying they plan to eliminate as many adhesive joints as possible between each part so that parts can be removed separately. Okay, so it's a pre-assembled state. And they're saying because it's the cheapest. Okay, so it's price reason why, so they can have a lower price. So here's Ring Hunter Garud. Right at the bat, from a sticker standpoint, I'm not gonna like folding these over. Like I can already see the crease. I'm not gonna enjoy putting those red stickers on there at all. But luckily the rest of it, like outside of right here and on the knees and the boots, not too many stickers. I mean, the knee ones, these are usually a pain. Oh, you can't even see. I thought I had zoomed in. These are usually a pain, but after doing those freaking Soto Kamen Blade ones, this will be easy. And they said it's sculpted in a new way. The design is really cool. I like it. I like the design. I really enjoy this design. It's premium. And we had the Teijun right there. I mean, the range of motion, that's like, I did a review of the Yudos already. Like, the mold they use and everything else, they're really good. I like the way they're molded. Next we got Tega June. It seems like because of the color on it, it's other than some of the like gunmetal color, it mainly is gonna be the red that's gonna be stickers on it. I do like the way it looks with the. I mean, it looks cool. Like I'm gonna get it because I'm, I'm a completionist. I mean, color matching is there, posability, you can see the waves twisting and this and that. I mean, it's the range of motion's really good on it. You can see we got the little pose with Sword Red. And we have Deca Wolf, or Dark Wolf Deca River 50. Dude, these names are so long. And I'm tired. I mean, I like the purple, them color matching the purple that good. Obviously red sticker right there to fold over it. Looks like we have some red stickers back here. Other than that, doesn't look sticker heavy, which I'm okay with. It does combine with Tega June. I would probably keep it like this on display because honestly, I need to get a few more of the action-based sixes, I believe, for all the other auxiliary ones because I'm gonna need that. But yeah, I'm probably gonna keep them both like this on display, not posed like this, but combined like that. I hate that this is up for the review, and I was hoping, yeah, and then there's the mini King Candelar. I was really hoping there'd be at least an explanation for the whole Premium Band, I think, because they did mention it, in that one blog post, but like, it's frustrating having to go through Premium Bandai for stuff. The price point isn't bad, so like I'm not mad, but it's just for me to obtain it, that's an extra step. Like when these things are street releases and that, I get them more easily. And yeah, it's a selfish reason why I don't like this. Of course I'm gonna be selfish about it. Like I buy these toys, I collect these toys. Like yeah, the video camera can only pick up so much, but it's like I have two more above this shelf, two more full of Sotos. Like I think as of the time of finishing Soto Kamen Rider Blade, I passed 200, well over two. Like I think I'm like in the 210s now for Soto's built. I still have a backlog. I still have to build all the Forza Chronicle ones and the Fives ones and the Premium Bandai ones, like, and then I have the Drive ones and the car that I have to do that's Premium Bandai. So like I still have a good amount I still have to build. And from a mini block standpoint, it's easier for me to get stuff. And also with everything going on with how to ship things and this and that. Luckily this doesn't come out till January. I'm hopefully optimistic that by January, this whole tariff, like whatever is going on with this stuff, will just be done. Like, it's unnecessary. Like, they're hurting a lot of businesses doing this, honestly. Like, and it's really like, especially the ones that are in the States now that sell toku stuff. Now they got to raise their prices to offset tariffs and everything else, and it's like, bro, come on now. But that is it for this week in Candy Toys. I'm really excited for some more Magi King stuff. I'm curious more about the Ultraman ones. I might pick up a few of those. Like I said, I'm gonna wait because if it's coming out, what did they say, December? Yeah. If it's early December, they'll be there before the month is over at my local shops. They usually get their candy toys, I want to say, about anywhere from 3 to 5 weeks after like street release date in Japan. That's usually when they had them on the shelves out here. So if it's middle December, I'll probably check around January. I'm looking forward to them. And then obviously like the Gozyuger, as much as I'm complaining about Premium Bandai, like I said, I'm a hypocrite. I'm still gonna pre-order these. I'm still gonna pick them up. Like I've proven I'm a Premium Bandai hypocrite when it came to the Gotchard Sotos, the Revice ones. Other than that, like I just don't really mess with Premium Bandai too much. But we'll see where everything else goes. Hopefully soon we'll get a look at some more Zetsu candy toys, and I'm curious if now that Magi King, that's really the last real SMP for it, I'm kind of curious what the next Super Sentai is going to be that's going to get that treatment, especially Super Shoto. I feel like we haven't had a Super Shoto like announcement in a while. I'm really hoping there'll be a new one soon. But that's it for the video. If you haven't already, hit like and subscribe to the channel. Comment, let me know what you guys think of this whole Premium Bandai debacle. Gozyuger. And yeah, that's it. I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.